Been called a bubble at $1, $10, $1,000, $10,000. Be called a bubble at $100,000. Been called a bubble forever. Will continue to be probably. But forget all that. Check this out. Go to the bottom of CoinMarketCap. Wow. Night mode. It looks like crap. I can turn that off. But it's there in case you want it. So the 1,000 Bitcoin sell order wall on GDAX at 17,250 is gone. We had a shoot up after that. It's come down a little bit, but the wall is down. Just as monumental as some other previous walls that have come down. Like that mainstream media wall. Bitcoin is the number 2 most searched term in Google for 2017. What is number 1? It's the Kardashians. No, I'm joking. Number 1 is Hurricane Irma, Bitcoin, Las Vegas, North Korea, and the solar eclipse. Though they're all news articles that got the most search terms, Bitcoin is up there. How much more evidence would one require to know that we are mainstream media-wise? We're not at mainstream adoption. We're not at mainstream usage. We're at mainstream attention, though. It seems somewhat strange to me that Monero hasn't had the love treatment of the past week. By love, I mean essentially a 10 to 20% pump in a day, which pretty much all of the top 10 currencies got at one point or another. Not necessarily Monero, not from the past 7 days, although you zoom out a little bit, wait, this is Bitcoin price. Zoom out a little bit, it has had a fantastic month, as many crypto has. Thing is though, if Bitcoin has another day like it had today, tomorrow, where there's 5, 10, maybe more % gains, then perhaps you might see some of these big pumps for the top coins start to slow down, because people want to be on the Bitcoin train if that train is going to leave. But as soon as that train starts to slow down, then pumps again. It's like the most beautiful vicious cycle. But back to Monero and something called Bulletproofs, which is already implemented on the testnet and is expected to be released in March. I will leave this article in case you want to have more information about it. Essentially though, it's just a more efficient method of transacting with privacy. And it is also expected that at some point, Bitcoin may benefit from the technology, as well as Bitcoin Cash, as well as maybe the other Bitcoin forks. United Bitcoin probably will be all over it. It's all over everything. I always notice this pattern whenever Bitcoin is in the green. Most likely BitConnect is in the green by a lesser amount, but following in its heels, which kind of doesn't make too much sense to me. I mean, I'm coming from the place of someone that doesn't use the platform, but as far as I understand it, please correct me if I'm wrong, they will pay you, if you lock up your money with them, 1% variable interest per day. Sometimes it could be a little bit higher, sometimes it's nothing. And say, for example, you would have put in some money at the beginning of the year. By the end of the year, they would have paid you 365%. And if you would have held Bitcoin, you would have had over 1,000%. So I don't get it. What's the big deal? It's not like you can say it's safer in BitConnect than it is in Bitcoin. So like, what am I missing? And why would someone invest in it? And as far as I understand it, BitConnect will be around as long as Bitcoin is going up. So it's not even the case of where if Bitcoin starts to crash to the earth, then at least you can rely on BitConnect. I'm pretty sure BitConnect relies on Bitcoin even more than you do. And if Bitcoin is going to go and crash and burn, then absolutely BitConnect's gone. I might be missing something here. And the exact same story as well for cloud mining. But yeah, as a user of neither platform, I will wholeheartedly admit that maybe I've got it wrong. Shout out to the man who bought a single Ripple. The struggle is real. Respect. And on the day that net neutrality is repealed in the United States. Oh, never mind. This is a decentralized internet platform, by the way. Our Bitcoin is panicking. Oh, just one thing about this. I don't know why people put a lot of stock into a Reddit page. There are 10 times, 100 times more Bitcoin users than there are readers of any Reddit page. I think too much emphasis is put into the importance of these ones, but okay. Our Bitcoin is panicking. Hopefully you can sign for ETH. Sage advice from a prolific investor, but it wasn't talking about crypto. Be fearful when others are greedy, be greedy when others are fearful. Generally, decent advice, although this is not financial advice. But the problem is trying to extrapolate that into the real world for crypto is very hard. You could definitely have used that phrase when Ethereum was at $50 and everyone was shilling it like crazy. and then say be fearful when others are greedy, and then yeah, you would have missed out. But yes, I am aware Warren Buffett was not talking about crypto when he made that statement. In fact, I don't think he likes crypto. I probably wouldn't either if fiat was working so well for me. So I bought this book today. It's called Mastering Bitcoin. It's by Andreas Antonopoulos. I don't have like an affiliate referral link or anything like that. Just go and find it on Amazon. Might be a good Christmas gift for someone. I'm going to read it myself. I'll let you guys know if it's any good, but it's written by Andreas. So need I say anything more? Some crazy things that have happened in cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin's price dropped to 3,000 from 10,000 within 6 hours and bounced pretty much straight back up again. A user accidentally makes $1 million worth of Ether useless. Someone spends 236 Ether in a transaction which had to be refunded anyway, and of course you lose your fees. Mt. Gox gets hacked for 850,000 Bitcoins. This was interesting. The drop on Ethereum from 320 to 10 cents. Someone became an instant millionaire. Dogecoin sponsors a NASCAR racer. An obscure YouTuber convinces thousands to pump and hodl Chaincoin. Exploring old posts in Our Bitcoin brings current price levels into perspective. This guy is talking about adding a suicide hotline onto the Bitcoin Reddit because some people are taking out loans to buy Bitcoin and they are going to get wrecked. This was written April 2013. Truly the Disneyland of money. This is an interesting story. The US government are planning to sell off $10 million seized in Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. Basically, they went after a drug dealer who was based in Salt Lake City. It would be Salt Lake, wouldn't it? I've actually been there. It's a beautiful city. Did see someone trying to steal a car there. They will be transferred to a government wallet. The more that they do this, the more they legitimize Bitcoin because they use it. It would be kind of hard for them, kind of, how should we put it, hypocritical of them to then say it's bad and ban it. But yeah, so earlier today, Bitcoin was at 18K. I think that's a new all-time high, right? Possibly not. Depends on which exchange you're looking at. Ethereum had a little bit of a dip, but it's back up again now to 700. Ripple, is it calming down now? It was on quite a big run. It probably just over 3x its price within a matter of 2 or 3 days. Bitcoin Cash is growing somewhat slowly at the moment. Litecoin still stable above 300 for the moment. IOTA continuing to tumble a little bit. I think the bad PR stunt of announcing a partnership with Microsoft that wasn't real might not have helped things in hanging on to their, what was it, $450 valuation? $4.50. Dash at 900. See, this is what makes me confused that Monero is still at around 300. EOS slowing down potentially at $8, and Neo stable at 50 pretty much at the moment. I got a lot of requests to feature content on the weekends. I do want some dedicated coin reviews. I think there isn't enough demand to go out for all the new coins that are hitting the market. Expect something tomorrow, likely on Sunday as well. But yeah, thank you for the great response, and I'll see you next week.